Hi guys, what's up? Today we're gonna be ranking and rating every intro and outro in Mortal Kombat 11. This idea kind of came from Maximilian dude. I watched his video on ranking every costume and I thought it would be a good idea to rank every intro and outro. So kudos to him. Go watch his video. It's sick. I love Max. He's one of my favorite creators. Anyway, let's start off with Shang Tsung. Infusion of Souls. What the fuck? Oh, I thought that was stupid as shit for a second. This is the one where he turns into whoever you are playing against and turns back. You know what? They actually did a much better job with this in the trailer of having old Shang Tsung turn young. I wish they did that. That's much cooler. That would have been way better if they did that over just turning into whoever you're playing against. So that'll be, that's a 6 out of 10. Again, it's okay. Probably a 6 as well. If they would have like made it like, you know how in Aaron Black's intro he dropped Su Hao's head in one of them, I think it would have been cool. Instead of just a random dude, they made this like fucking Moloch or meat or something. That would be way better. But that's also a 6. That one's much better. That's like an 8. These little soul nados and stuff always remind me of the Deception trailer intro. That's badass. That's a good one. And you know what? That's also an 8. I like the shit they do with snakes with Shang Tsung in this game. Yeah, that's an 8 out of 10. That's also really good. All right, outros time. That's a 7. That's pretty good. And that's gonna be our first 10 out of 10. That's so good, bro. Any movie reference in this game, I'm gonna be such a bitch for. Oh, that is badass. Yeah, that's a 10. Not even close. I already know this is already a 10, but we'll watch it. It's another 10 out of 10. You know, some people don't like the movie references. Some people don't like the movie. This is a 10 and it's not even close. Don't even come at me. Neat. That's pretty neat. I like the shot at the end here. This is a 7. Overall, Shang Tsung, I'd give him an 8. They did good with him when it comes to the outros and intros. Yeah, that's gonna be a 4. That's not great. Not great at all. Very, very basic. A little bit better, but still a 5. That's much better. That's actually really good. That's an 8. I love that he kicks him at the end. That's the most Shao Kahn intro you're gonna get. MK9 reference. This is a 10. I'm a bitch for MK9 too. 100% 10 out of 10, bro. Those portals look so good in this game. It's a 6. It's okay. I don't know what they're doing with the skulls. That's a 5. It's a 5. Not that great. You got a reference here, but I still give it a 5. I mean, this the only reason that's a 5 is because it's a reference. If that was just that and random as shit, that'd be like a 2. And there's your 10 out of 10 outro. Yeah, that's so sick, bro. The way what they do with the portals and shit in this game is so sick, man. Any MK9 stuff, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be a bitch for it. So just go ahead and prepare for that now. I do not like Frost in this game at all, but I'll try to set aside my bias. And that's a 4. I gotta give credit where credit's due. That's a pretty cool intro. That's a nice shot. I like it. That's an 8. That's an 8. Fine, it's an 8. It's a 4. It's a 6. This is 7. This is 7. That's pretty good. It's an 8. I like the shot at the end. This is also an 8. This is a good one. Yeah, that's an 8. That's a good one. It's creative. I like it. Close to a 9. And we're back to the 4s. It's a 6. That's okay. Frost, the overall 6 out of 10 when it comes to their intros and outros. First, technically, aside from Shang Tsung, first like DLC character. It's all right. That's a 6. That's a 6. That's pretty good. It's also a 6. Pretty basic, but I like it. I like it. I like Nightwolf a lot in this game. Not as good. That's a 5. Yeah, that one's fucking badass. That's like a 9. That's a 9. Yeah, that's really good. I like it. It's an 8 out of 10. I don't like the fact that we just leave Nightwolf. I wish like it would have like done a transition scene where he's like there with the wolf or something. So that's a 9. That's a 6. That's not that great. That's also a 6. That's not that great. This one's fucking cool, bro. That's an 8. It's an 8. Overall, Nightwolf gets a 7. I mean, I love him in this game. He looks very cool, but it's nothing crazy. Played a lot of Joker in this game. It's just a 5. That's okay. Nothing crazy. This one's cool for the character. It's creative. I like it. 7. That one, it's a 6. It's okay. Works for the character. I like this one. This one's an 8. I love when they mess with the camera like that. It's an 8 for sure. As a reference, this works so well. Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 answers here. You take away the reference, it's like, it's still like a 7. It's okay. With the reference, it's a 9 out of 10. 100%. This one's a 10 out of 10. I don't even need to look. Dark Knight reference. Yeah, that's a 10 right there, buddy. That's an 8. That too. That works well with the character. I like that. That's an 8. That's a 4. He just laughs. That's like a no. That's like a 3, bro. That one sucks. Overall, Joker gets an 8. I like Joker stuff. Mr. John Cage, the coolest Johnny Cage has looked in this game. That's a good fucking start too. That's like a. That's an 8, man. High energy. I like that shit.
Page 62, Johnny Cage dies. Is someone high? Page 62,
Yeah.
Johnny Cage dies. Is someone
I don't remember if that has different like dialogue, but if it does, it's a 10. If it doesn't, it's an 8. So you take it however you will.
99, 100.
That's a 7, bro. A 7 to 8. That one's close to an 8. That's really good. I love the stuff that fits with the character. Of course, you gotta have them putting on your glasses. That's a 7. That's a 7. Still really good. That would also be an 8. This is a fucking 10, bro. Fucking 10 out of 10, bro. That's awesome. That will also be a fucking 10. Jesus, Johnny Cage got done so well in this game when it comes to the outros and intros. That one's okay. That's a 5. Overall, Johnny Cage gets a 9. Oh, he's got some fucking great ones. That is a fucking 2. That's awful. That's like a fucking 4 as well. That's not that great. A little bit better. That's a 5. It's also a 5. Wow, Sonya's intros suck. It's a bit better. That's a 6. Okay, that's an 8. That's okay. That's all right. That's pretty good. That's also an 8. Use more of her like powers and shit. That's what you need to do. That's an 8 right there. That is a fucking 1 out of 10. Sonya overall like a 6, bro. She's done a 5. Sonya gets a 5. You can do any better. And already that's a fucking 9. Jesus, man. I like the fast pace of it, and I love John Wick. I'll give it a 7. I love the cut, bro. You see the K out with the Cassie. That's so funny, bro. That's another 9, bro. Okay, I know this is different each time. That's a fucking 10. Yeah, 100%. That's awesome. It's pretty good too. That's an 8. It's cute. 7. I've seen this one so much. And that's also a 7. That's pretty good. Okay, and that is going to be a 4. That's not that great. Cassie's intros a fucking 10. Her outros 5. So we'll round it up to a 7. Cassie's pretty good. The direction they went with the story, but let's see. Basic. That's about as 5 out of 10 as you're going to get. Just as basic as you can get with Jax. I don't like the ones where they just load their weapons and shit coming in. I'm not a big fan of that at all. This is like a fucking 5 as well. Much better. That's like a 7. That fits with his character. It's about 6. I love Jackson's gameplay in this game though. That's a 7. By the way, this is all my opinion, you know. Some people may not like it. That's a fucking 5. It's okay. 6. This is the same as one of his. Okay, yeah. Jax is like a 5 out of 10 overall. Nothing crazy. Just they played it super safe with Jax. That's about as 10 out of 10 as you're gonna get for an intro. Spawn, all of his shit is super cool. That's a 9 out of 10. That's a fucking 10 out of 10. I'm sorry. It's just so cool. That's an 8. It's also really good. fucking 10 out of 10 and don't even come at me. Another 10 out of 10 and it's not even close, brother. That's a 9, brother. That's badass. That's another 9. Spawn gets a 10 out of 10. With his shit, his shit is bad fucking ass, bro. That's 10 across the board. Scorpion, you'll notice that I have his default costume on because that's the best costume in this game. That is pretty sick. That is it's an 8. That's really good. I love the use of the spear. That's also an 8. That's really nice. That's really good too. That's a 9. I think I like that best, to be honest with you. All of Scorpion's intros are fucking sick, man. That's also an 8. Okay, so no one on this planet can look at me and tell me that this is not a 10 out of 10. That is badass right there. This is also a 10. I mean, fuck, they killed it with Scorpion in this game. Jeez, man. That's a 9. And there's your 4. Scorpion overall, 9 out of 10. They did a fucking phenomenal job. He's not spawn level, like where every single one of his things are killer, but he's really good. It would have been much cooler if the sickle went back into his back. He like flipped it back into his back. That's still a 7. That's really nice. I wish he would have come up with his arms crossed. That's also a 7. It's an 8. That's pretty good. I like it. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I should like it, but for some reason I feel like there's something missing. It's a 7. It's a little weird. I don't really like that one. That's like a 4. That's a 9 right there, buddy. That's badass. The shot at the end really saved that for me. That's gonna be like a 7 as well. That would be a 10. That's fucking badass, brother. Are you kidding me? That's what the one a second ago just should have done. That's literally this, but with adding some cool shit onto it. Yeah, that's a fucking that's a 10. Overall, Noob Saibot's a 7. I like his stuff. What you got? It's all right. It's pretty cool. Nothing crazy though. It's a 6. I'll tell you what's so criminal. They did so much with this banner, made it customizable and everything, but there wasn't like really shit to do with it. It was just like kind of ass, and for that reason I'm out. I'm gonna give it a 5. That's much better. That's like a 7. This is so funny because, like, for those of you that remembered the like tease and build up to MK11's reveal, Ed Boon just posted this and people were like, reptile, it's gotta be reptile, and we saw this in the trailer. It was really funny. So for that reason I'll give it a 7. That is a 5. That is a 7. Again with the banner, it's a 5. Okay, out of the classic ones, that's probably the best. That's like a 6. Overall, Baraka gets like a 6 out of 10 in total. Nothing that crazy. 7. That's pretty fucking cool. That's like an 8. It's a 7. It's a 7. Oh, dude, they missed out on such a good opportunity just for him to like do his fly there. It's still an 8, but it could have been a 10. That's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Raiden is probably one of my favorite MK characters. I just want to make that clear. In this game, I did not like him at all. His gameplay sucked. I like the shot at the end. It's a 7. I like that actually. I like that it cools off instead of has like a crazy outburst. That is an 8. It's another classic callback. It's a 7. Raiden's a 7 overall as well. So we've seen a lot of this character. It's a 6. That's like an 8. That's pretty sick. I don't like the ones where they load shit. That's a 5. It's a 6. That's a 5. I changed my mind. That's a 5. It's a 6. I like the end shot. It's a 7. That's okay. I like the red, white, and blue. It's an 8. It's a 5. Jackie's like a 6'2". She's got nothing crazy. I've seen that one a lot. It's a 6. For his character, that's like an 8 out of 10. That's really good. For an intro, that's fucking cool. That's an 8. That's a 7. Man, looking at this costume's just doing a lot for me too. I don't like the weird looking ice ball. 6. The ice ball really hurts that. It's a 7. Okay, so that's just his intro, but a little bit different. So it's also an 8. That is a 4. Sub-Zero doesn't got anything too crazy. He's also, I give him a 7. He's a lot enough. He does enough. Kano. This is a 10, bro. It's so stupid. Fucking 10 out of 10 for Kano, man. It's pretty good. It's a 7. No, that's an 8. That's an 8. It's a 6. It's a 7. This is cool if I remember the final shot. That's okay. That's a 7. You're getting a lot of 7s here. It's a 5. Ugh, that's like a fucking 2, bro. Oh, okay, that's a fucking 2 as well, bro. Kano started off so strong, but overall he gets like a fucking 5. I hate playing against Cabal in this game. It's a 6. That is much better. That's like a 7 to an 8. It's a 6. Nothing too crazy. Does a lot with his hook blades in his intros. That's a 5. That's pretty good. They figured out, they wanted to do something and they figured out how to do it. That's a 7. It's like one of his intros. I like what he does with a hook blade. 7. A lot of 7s for Cabal here. It's a fucking 4. That's a 4. Cabal gets a 6. Liu Kang. I fucking love Liu Kang. Liu Kang and Raiden are my boys, man. I like it. I like the pacing. I like the quickness of it. Little flip gives it callback. That's an 8. That's a 7. It's still good. This works really good with his Fire God Liu Kang skin. But nothing too crazy. That'll be a 6. Yeah, you keep fucking around with shit with the nunchucks, you'll get a fucking... That's like an 8, bro. I love Liu Kang with nunchucks. I'm so disappointed they didn't come back for MK1. That's fucking good, dude. That's an 8. That's pretty good. Oh god, man, that's like a 9, bro. That's great. It's a 5. One of the callbacks. It's also a 5. Liu Kang gets a 7. Time for Katina. That's not bad. That's like that's a 7. No, that's an 8. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a 10 for Katana. That's pretty fucking good right there. That's a fucking 8 as well. They did a good job with Katana. It's a 7. It's another 7. That's a fucking 9. That's good right there. That's I like the pose at the end. That'll be a 7. That's an 8. It's an 8. That's much better for the classic ones. I like the way they do the slowdown at the end. That's a 7. That's the best classic one I've seen so far. Katana overall gets about an 8 out of 10. Pretty good stuff. Let's see what you got. Six. It's all right. That's a 4. It's a 6. It's a 4. That's That's a 7. That's pretty cool. That's it. Yeah, it's a 7. Okay, so far as outros are much better. That's also a 7. And that's like a 4. Okay, that's also a 4. Kung Lao, he would be like a fucking 3 if his outros didn't help him out a little bit. He'll round up to about a 6 playing against 5. 5. 6. 6. 7. Wow, are we just gonna start counting here? Oh, that was fucking awesome. That's like a 10 out of 10. Holy shit, the teleport does so much for that. Yeah, that's a 10, buddy. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's badass. It's a 7. It's a 6. Jade has probably one of the coolest outros I've seen, but she'll get a 7. That's a fucking 10 right there, buddy. That's badass.
10-10. Need backup now.
It's an 8. Six.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
The voice line saves that. That's a 7. That would be a 10 out of 10. Fucking funny as shit, bro. Oh shit, that's it? I thought something else was gonna happen. That's like a fucking 4, buddy. That's not that good.
You are coming with me.
That's a 9, because he does that to whatever character in the end. That's pretty sick. RoboCop's pretty cool. He gets an 8 out of 10 when it comes to his intros and stuff. Everything else sucks. Hold on, let me just look at Scarlet for a minute. Jesus. All right. That's pretty fucking good. 7. That's an 8. That's pretty good. That's like a 5. That's not that great. I've always thought the tentacle shit was weird. It's a 6. There's your 10 out of 10. Holy shit, that's badass. It's an 8. It's a 7. It's pretty cool. It's, 7. That's 6. Not as good. Scarlet overall gets a 7. Rounded out. My boy Aaron Black, my main in MK11. Let's see what he's got. Fucking 9 already. Fucking reference. You hadn't seen Suha in forever. Everybody hates him. 9. This one's a 10. It's different for every character. Don't even come at me. That one kind of sucks. That's gonna be like a 4. That one's also kind of like a 5. It's not that great. And Aaron Black's just too smooth with it. That's a fucking 8. This one's a 10. Come on, it's a fucking 10. Don't. It's a 10. I don't even have to explain myself. This one's a 7. It's not that great. This one sucks. That one's a 2. Let's be real. Okay, Aaron Black gets a 10 out of 10. I'm just kidding. It's probably like a 8. Bora. Let's see. It works with the character. I can't lie. It's a fucking 7. Ugh, look how fucking gross she is, bro. Fucking 7 as well. I'm doing this for the character, like what fits. Ugh, this is a fucking. That's a 4. It's not that great. Ugh, fucking 6. That's actually pretty cool. It's a 9, but fuck, that's gross. Fucking, I don't. Devora is, no matter what, is gonna get an out of 10. That's pretty. That's all right. It's like a 7. That one fucking sucks. That's like a 2. Fucking, I don't know. Devora gets an out of 10. Kotile Con. 6. I love the Panther shit with Kotal. That's a fucking. That's a 9, brother. That's pretty fucking good too. That's like a. That's an 8. Damn, dude, I didn't know Kotal was getting the justice with the intros. That's fucking 8 as well. That's also an 8. Pretty good. It's a 6. It's alright. He reminds me so much of Final Fantasy with his sword. Damn! That's a fucking 10, dude. That one's like a 5. Overall, Kotal's gonna get a fucking 8. His shit's pretty good. Shiva. This is the character that I touched the least in this game. It's pretty gross. It's like a 6. That's stupid as shit. I'm sorry. That's a 1. That's also a fucking 1, dude. That's much better. That's like a 7. That's a 6. That's a 5. Bit better. That's a 7. That's all right. Her other one was better. That one kind of sucks. That's a 4. It's also a 4. Shiva kind of sucks. I'm gonna be honest. Shiva gets a 5 overall. Jean Rambo. Let's see what you got. Cool. That's a 7. It works well with the character. Same thing with kind of Liu Kang. It's just a 5. Really basic. It's also a 5. Okay, that one's pretty sick. That's like an 8. This is a 10. We already know. Look at his fucking mouth, bro. Fucking 10 out of 10. It's a 6. It's okay. The look saves it. That would have been like a 3. 7. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Fucking 10. Holy shit, bro. Yeah, that's a 10. Rambo's pretty cool. Rambo gets like a, sees another 8. It's a 7. Okay, this kind of is better with the rule in terms of the loading shit. It's okay. That's an 8. For the movies, that's a 9 out of 10. It's a 7. Yeah, this is a 10 out of 10. Yeah, that's like really, really good. Pairs well with the other intro. Makes the other intro better. It's an 8. It's a 9. It's like a 4. Terminator overall also gets an 8. Pretty cool stuff. So let's see it. Never was a big fan of Gears. That'll be a 4. It's a 7. It's all right. It's a 4. It's a 5. That's a 4. This shot's pretty cool. It's a 7. That's an 8. It's an 8. That's fucking grossly cool. That's a 9. What would have been way cooler if he would have punched that, froze it, and then let it drop. It's a 7. This is a 10. I like that they included Chronica in an outro. It's a 10. Garrus gets a 7. Collector is my least favorite character that's ever been introduced in Mortal Kombat. He doesn't even give me a nostalgia factor. And both of those are gonna be like a 4. It's a 6, I guess. It's better. That's like it's like a 7. That's a 9. That's pretty fucking cool. That's a 5. They did a lot for nothing there. He just held his lantern up. Don't touch my shit. That's a 6. That's a 4. Collector gets a 5. That's pretty fucking cool. I didn't know she laughed like that. That's like a... It's like an 8 out of 10. That's a 9, actually. That's badass. That's also a fucking 9. That's a 7. I love how she's just so confident. It's an 8. That's a 7. It's alright. Damn. That's a fucking 8 out of 10 right there. Dude, Sindel's got some fucking swagger in this game. That's a 9 right there. That's a 7. That's pretty cool. Oh, if she would have screamed at the end, that would have done it. That's a 7. That would have been 10 if she would have screamed at the end. That's an 8. It's an 8. Sindel overall good. It's an 8.5. Really cool stuff in this game. And you're starting off with a 10 out of 10. Jeez. That's a fucking 9. That's a 7. That would be a 10 as well. That's fucking gross though. That's another 10. Jesus. Dude, Melina got some cool shit. That's another 10. That's an 8. That's another 8. Melina got like, Melina gets like she's like a 9.5 out of 10 character when it comes to the outros and intros. Honest and honest, let's see it. Oh, isn't that sweet? After seeing the hordes of Melina, you just got a butterfly, and it's a 6. We want blood. That's pretty cool. That's a 9. That's a 5. That's a better version of what we just saw. That's a 7. And you've got Avatar. That's a fucking 10, bro. That's awesome. This is so cool because it's literally the reverse of what Shinnok's outro was. And for that reason, I'm giving it a 9. This is your Mother Nature one right there, and that's also going to get a 9. Wow. It's an 8. Citron's actually pretty good. Citron's an 8 out of 10 when it comes to outros. I did not expect that. Fujin. Fujin is such a cool fucking character, bro. Dude. Yeah, Fujin's getting a fucking 9 right there. Oh my god. That's a fucking 10. That's a fucking 9. Oh, that's a fucking 8. That's a 10, brother. Are you kidding me? Jeez. Oh, dude, Fujin is such a cool character. That's another 9. That's a 7. That's okay. That's an 8. Okay, so Fujin's gonna get a 10 out of 10. He's the only other one that gets a 10 out of 10. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see what Rain's got. Rain looks so sick in this game, bro. That's a fucking 10. That's a 10, I can't lie. That would be another 10, dude. Holy shit. I've slept on Rain. I don't remember any of these. That's a 7. That's an 8. That's pretty good. Oh, here's your 10 out of 10 right here. Oh my, yeah, if that's an 11 out of 10, are you kidding? Holy shit. Damn, that's a 9. That's another 9. Wow. That's okay. That's a 7 as well. Rain gets a very high 9. There you go. Every Mortal Kombat intro and outro ranked. And after all of that, your boy Spawn has the best intros and outros in the game. And it's not close. The one who came closest to it was Fujin. Fujin, Rain, Scorpion, Aaron Black, Melina. Sindel had some cool stuff too. Liu Kang's was okay. Katana's was actually pretty cool too. Johnny's was sick. You got a few standouts in there. Overall, Mortal Kombat 11, I think it's going to go down as the best Mortal Kombat game in terms of customization and looks. I don't think we're going to get anything close to this again. Very, very cool. And very, very sick. I don't hold me to this because I don't like the way this game plays, but I may come back and play Mortal Kombat 11 one last time before MK1 comes out. But yeah, there we go, guys. Every intro and outro ranked. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like down below, and if you guys are excited for MK1, subscribe.